Let's do this. Leaves are finally falling. It's kind of feeling like fall. Yeah, it's only 65 degrees out, not 80 or 95. No, 85 or 90. What's been happening? The Dead by Daylight had a really curious update that kind of wrecked it last night for me. Nemesis is actually in the game, and I couldn't play it. So instead, I treated everybody, because I gave Nemesis a Gatling gun, treated everybody to Shooter's Blood and Teeth. So I hope you enjoyed that. I love Orcs, so I am very partial to that. I love that game. It has been, I think it's kind of funny that I defeated the Baneblade, which I've been like fighting against forever. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird thing to be doing. But I think it came out great. I had a few people in there watching. Hi to everybody who came in. It was very quiet though, chat-wise. But that's okay. That's all right. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Stitch is tonight, and I might do something a little crazy. Like I said before, like, I don't know what it is about the Disney characters, but they all gave me trouble, and maybe it's because I'm like a Disney kid. Always put a little extra into, or I've had a higher expectation on Disney characters than I do anything else. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they both Donald and Stitch took me a long time to draw, and both of them I thought, I put them in the list because those were my picks. Put them in the list because I thought they were going to be easy to do. It turns out that when you have a little gremlin like mine, and even like, surprisingly to say that, the striped gremlin is very popular, but I'm actually not proud of it. I thought I could do better, and I did. That was one of the ones that I wanted to go back and revisit because I think I didn't do so well with it. But like, people seem to love it. I mean, I don't know. They love it more than the others. So it might win. It might win the costume contest. I don't know. I'm not voting on it. So you guys are. sitting with no votes at all. Not a single vote has come in for Donald Duck. And, there might be one. Might have one vote total on all platforms. That's a little discerning if you really want to know the truth. But if you watch any of them, if you watch this video and you hear me say this, give a heart to your favorite costumes, because that's another way to vote. And it'll add another vote in, because you're only going to get like one vote per thing. So the Twitter costumes are up, and it's only one place. Any other place that I post them or goof around with them, that's not going to count. I'm not counting those votes. It'd be too much to go through. So there's just one place where I put it up there, and it's like I put day, day 11 of the 31 day Halloween costume challenge is Nemesis from Resident Evil. So for anybody who did that one was fun to make. Like, you'd think that it was like really difficult, but I got a picture of a Gatling gun, and I just put the Gatling gun in there. I drew the hand, and it doesn't really have a switch or anything like that for it. I wanted to put a handle on the front of it, which is what I was actually looking for, but didn't have one, so I didn't put it in there. I think those things are usually meant to be like tripoded or something like that, but actually really fun to make. More based on the movie with the Nemesis, which is what I think everybody's basing theirs on anyway. I don't think it's based on in the game. Is it based in the game? There is a Nemesis in, I think, Resident Evil 3 or 4. There's a whisker. I think they might have come first. So they took it right from the game. I based it off of the movie Nemesis. So. Less the game. Literally, aside from the Gatling gun, the mouth and the missing eye and the stitches, and the way I set up that eye. The one eye, and of course there's no pupil or anything like that. It's just a white eye. Well, it's an off-white eye, but yeah, there's just a white eye. by the 16th, will I be done with this whole thing. Unless I can't, if I can do 2 a day, I'll get it done. Right? I think that's how many left. Now maybe I have more. I'd have to do almost 3 a day to be done by the 16th. So I'm not that far. I'm really not that far ahead. Each one needs a little. I have to give each one a bit of time. That's the truth of the matter is, how it's got to work is I got to give each one a little bit of time. That little bit of time is, like the one I did today. Just ate it all up. Nom, 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 nom. Donald Duck ate up 2 days when I did Donald. And I was happy that I was able to get ahead of the game because of my days off. And here it comes. I got 2 days off. I don't know how many I can get done, but those days off, basically is what has helped me, get ahead in this. And next week, when I do the 1,000 videos video. The milestone. I am going to. I am going to. When I do the milestone video, I'm not going to be able to do any. I'll be lucky if I can get one in before I get that done. So I'd like to be done by then, and that is Thursday. I think it's the 19th. It's either the 18th or the 19th. But, depending on how well I do this week on my 2 days off, will determine whether I can get done by next week. Who knows? I could just burn through them. I can get 9 done and be done with the whole thing. So. I think I have 11 left to do. But, yeah. I'm not going to... they were talking about giving him extra time and stuff like that. I'm not going to give him extra time. I'd rather give you the extra time. Only have about 10 minutes more that I can give. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, and getting to the things I didn't want to talk about, or I was avoiding talking about, is probably the better way to put it. Um, the amount of people that come in as streamers, and I might do the 1,000 stream on this, but it is just absolutely heart wrenching, and I don't know how many people, or if people just move on and it's just me. Um, but I think it's wrong that people would come in as streamers, build up, um, have create a community, and um, even small community, and have their community, some very loyal people in their community, and then one day just basically be gone. Um, I have been fortunate, um, for the past couple years to not be so attached to a lot of people that I didn't get hurt too much. But I have to admit, I'm hurting. And this year has been especially hard because of people that I have, you know, communities that I belong to, and everything like that. Because I'm going to admit it. One of the communities is in absolute turmoil right now, and they were going to be kind of my flagship for the pirates. I was already designing their ship, and who was going to be part of the crew. And though the person's not gone, they're in kind of like a hiatus or anything like that, which is the reason why I say that the community's in turmoil. That's turmoil is probably even the wrong word to say it, but they're not really in turmoil. They're in kind of a limbo, um, and I'm in limbo because of it. Um, it hurts. I'm not gonna deny it. It hurts. It hurts that they've gone through something that was very painful, and I couldn't be there for them. And it hurts that they could still, um, be, um, gone, and in an instant. There could be an announcement of their departure, and the end. Um, the I just um, it reminds me, and this is probably why it hurts even more, is because it reminds me of when my grandmother passed, and the community that she was part of, because I can relate it right to this. Everything is relative. Um, but her family and friends and stuff like that. I just watched them all turn as soon as my grandmother was gone. And though I love most of them very dearly because they're family, I really saw a side of my family that I did not like and I did not want to be a part of. And I'm already seeing that. And I'm not saying that anybody has even changed. I think that these are who these people are. Some as streamers, some as just people. But the almost disgustingness of it makes me sick, and it bleeds into other communities as well, because people are not just one community. All right. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a better time than me. And like I said, this is some heavy shit that's happening. And they are it's happening, and it's happening now, and it is. I canceled the pirate thing. I'm not doing it next year. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another community thing, but I might just do dockies and say fuck all. But this, I'm not kidding when I tell you how much this hurts. And they're not the only one. There is like about 30 or 40 streamers, some of them, fairly large and fairly involved in the community, that are going either on hiatus or quitting streaming altogether. And I just watch it like, you just basically just put your entire community in limbo. And I don't know how to react to it. And maybe it's because I almost did the same to everybody 2 years ago. I had no intention of ever leaving YouTube. YouTube was always going to be there. I was probably going to be making videos like I'm doing now, and that was it. And basically talking about other things, nerd stuff, instead of talking about streaming, which is what the majority of my morning commutes have been about. But I have no, like I said, I have no problem with people bringing their stuff in. I will say that if it's really not an issue and it's basically your issue, I have no problem with people telling you, like, come on, dude. Especially if it's your reaction to other people. See, I always tell people, like, they should show me themselves. And whenever somebody shows me themselves, it's how they interact with others. They don't understand that it has nothing to do with anybody else other than themselves. Who they are, not who they want to be to somebody else, not what somebody else has made them, because nobody can make you to be anything. You are who you are. They can't change that. No outside force, good or bad, can change that. Alright, as always, if you put a cool beans in the comments below. That would make my day. Like these videos. Like the costume videos. Those videos are all coming in real quick. So they're coming in one a day. And once it's all set, I'm going to start tallying up votes. So I have it already situated. So you guys have a fantastic day. All right? Take care. All right, bye.